back at it again. Divide and Conquer 2. It's a wrap. It's official. I'm gonna give you the recap for today, man. And interesting event, dope event. Shout to ARP, the whole RBE. Everybody was part of this event, man. Now, we're gonna get straight to it, man. Murda Mook, Big K. We starting it off like that. Yes, we starting off like that. So this battle, it went as I expected to go, and I was not surprised by how this battle went, and obviously Big K won this battle. Let's just be clear. I don't care what anybody has to say. No hate on Mook. Mook was dope actually, but I had Big K on this one. I just like his material more. I felt like he was more consistent in it. Um, and I just felt like he gave three great rounds. He was very direct. I like the angles that he approached, and he definitely had some shit in his rounds. So starting off with the first round, he obviously he took a shot at A Ward, so he took a couple of shots at A Ward here, and he started off and he says, "Yo, I really sacrificed a Christian to get me a goat." Like what? And he started very slowly to heat up, but once he heated up, he went in. Um, he had the dog sincere in the blue room. It's the belly intro. That was fire, man. He had the dome shot. Now you win. Party Hardy could have a rematch. He was snapping though, man. I thought he had a decent first, dope first. I thought it was beatable though. I thought the first was beatable. Mook came in. He said, "You know what's funny? I'm the type of end with the do rag. You the one with the 360s. Humpty Dumpty. Your fragment gets sad on the wall." Mook had that. I know your whole body, and you can't get out of it. And he had a great setup leading up to that bar. I definitely what Mook had in the first. This was a very close first to me. If it was up to me, I actually edged it to I actually edged that one to Murder Mook in that first round. Um, Big K came on in the second. He said, "I peep your habits. Another Catholic thinking he can fuck with the kid." Obviously, A Ward was Catholic. He's Catholic also, and he started bringing up like some personal stuff, like what school he went to and all that. Like saying that Mook ain't the so-called guy that the culture thinks he is. So I definitely like what he had in there. The bar that hit me was I think one of the best bars of the night in this battle. He said, "Who the real culture vulture? You the only one that pop up to eat after we kill shit." He's saying, "Yo, you started to pop up after we've been putting in all the work. Where were you at?" So I definitely like that second by Big K. Mook's second was I took the Big K out the trunk to put another one in it. Big K trunk. I thought that was clever. That was dope. Um, he had the it was a blooper. You win the blue room against the blueprint. I thought that was heavy. I thought that was heavy. What Mook had. Um, so I liked Big K's more. He had a lot of haymakers, room shakers in the second more moments to me. So I definitely edged that round to Big K in the second. Um, Going into the third, man, he said the coke so white. Mook. He said Mook call it the N word. Uh, they didn't call you he said they didn't call you murder until you killed the love of the game. Um, Thought that was dope. Also, what Mook had, and I mean, what K had in there. He had the barrel in your mouth, show you how a sucker steal. I thought that was dope. Mook had, it was pretty predictable. There was, some cliche, predictable kind of, he tried to do an alphabet scheme. I felt like it wasn't hitting like that. Some very simple bars that it was like we heard that before, and I just felt he also took the race angle like I thought he would. Um, in the battle with the way that I expected. I felt like Mook was gonna. I didn't. That was the big question. If he was able to do it, not in New York, and obviously it wasn't. A lot of people felt like there was a lot of Big K gas going into Big K's rounds. I felt like it wasn't gas. I felt like there was a little gas, not so many. Big K just, he was wilding them up and he was snapping on them though, man. I definitely like Big K's performance. Every angle he took was definitely was dope. It got kind of intense with the calling out his manager of him being a police and all that. I don't know how true was that. Mook said, it wasn't true. So, his manager felt some type of way towards that. Um, but I don't think it's no hate for Mook. One thing when it comes to Mook is people have Mook as a high stature where like they'll never admit that somebody could beat Mook or take Mook down. And it's the same thing like Jordan. Like when it comes to Michael Jordan, like nobody will ever say LeBron's better than Jordan. Nobody will ever say Kobe's better than Jordan. Um, just and it just comes to that. But it was very simple. Mook lost this battle. You could go on every single poll right now to look at. um, Mook lost that battle. It was a 2-1, 3-0 debatable. And the only people that saying that Mook won the battle is the Mook fans, the diehard Mook fans, the New York fans. That's the only people that saying that won that battle. Um, I had a poll. Mook lost that in the polls. Easy had a poll. He lost it in the polls. I think Black Compass had a poll. He lost it in the polls. I think a couple of people in the battle rap culture had the polls. He lost it in the poll. There's no poll out there that says Mook won this battle. And the percentages was very convincingly. It was like 60, it wasn't like a 60-40 or anywhere close to that. This was very clear. I don't think this was debatable at all. People was gonna try to make it debatable, but this is no hate on Mook, no knock on Mook. I just thought Mook lost this battle, man. Like I felt like the material he had, it was outdated. He had a lot of simple shit on there that he couldn't translate, and you Big K, the raise angle, you know that's gonna happen. How many times people use that against Big K? Um, and it just comes down to it, just like that, man. And I honestly thought Mook lost this battle, 2-1, very clear. 3-0, you could debate that. But there's no way you could debate that Mook won this battle. How, man? The only way you could say Mook won the battle is the first. But the second and third, I'm definitely giving it to Big K. And I could debate Big K won the first round too.